Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Namaskaram. Welcome to yet another lecture that will also discuss about some other famous personalities of Kuchipudi who belong to the non-traditional families. The first personality is the illustrious Padma Vibhushan Yamini Krishnamurti Garu. Yamini Krishnamurti Garu, who was born in the year 1940 in Madanapalli, which was then in the Madras Presidency under the British India rule. She learnt Kuchipudi from the most illustrious Kuchipudi guru, Sri Vedantam Lakshmi Narayana Shastri Garu, and later also had training under Sri PVG Krishna Sharma Garu. Apart from Kuchipudi, she has also learnt Bharatanatyam under the direct guidance of Rukmini Devi Arundale of Kalakshetra, Yellappa Pillai, Mylapore Gauri Ammal, to name a few. In the year 1957, at the mere age of 17, Yamini Krishnamurti Garu has given her first public performance, and she never looked back. Undoubtedly, Yamini Krishnamurti Garu is one of the most beautiful dancers that India has ever seen. There were fans not just for her dance, but also for her presentation technique and most importantly, her beauty. And when I say this, it is not an exaggeration. Wherever there was a Yamini Krishnamurti performance, people used to throng to watch her performances from every nook and corner of that district wherever she performed. She was an expert especially in the performances of Shabdams and Daruvus in the Kuchipudi dance style, and undoubtedly the popularity of Krishna Shabdam is because of none other than Yamini Krishnamurti Garu. She has performed in all the countries of the world except 2 or 3, and wherever she performed, she promoted, propagated, and was very instrumental in the popularity of the Kuchipudi dance. She was even appointed as the Asthana Nartaki of the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams. After certain years of continuous performances round the year, in many countries all over the world, in New Delhi, she has established her own institution, the Nritya Kaustubha, and has trained many students, not just in the dance form of Kuchipudi, but also in Bharatanatyam. And when I say this, apart from being one of the most famous performers of Kuchipudi of all times, without a doubt, Yamini Krishnamurti Garu was also a very sought-after performer of Bharatanatyam. Whenever a single person learns multiple dance forms, or at least 2 dance forms, there are 100% natural chances that the nuances of one dance form gets into the other, and the second dance form has the flavor of the first dance form. It is but natural, because your body takes a lot of time adjusting to a certain flavor of dance. But when you watch the performances of Yamini Krishnamurti Garu, when you watch her perform Kuchipudi, there is no flavor of Bharatanatyam that is crept into it. Or when you watch her Bharatanatyam performance, you would never even know that she is also a very famous Kuchipudi performer. That was the level of her proficiency, professionalism, and excellence in performing both these dance forms. She released her autobiography by the name A Passion for Dance that got released and got rave reviews and was accepted by one and all. A few honors and awards that Yamini Krishnamurti Garu have received are the Padma Shri in 1968, Padma Bhushan in 2001, Padma Vibhushan in 2016, an honorary doctorate from Sri Venkateshwara University, Tirupati, the Central Sangeeta Natak Academy Award and the Sangeeta Natak Academy Fellowship. And when I say these, it gives me immense pleasure and I deem it an honor to say that Yamini Krishnamurti Garu was the very first Kuchipudi dancer to receive a Padma Shri by the Government of India. And that itself shows the excellence, the promotion and the propagation that she has done for the Kuchipudi dance tradition. She has also written a book called as Natyam, which is a monograph on Indian classical dances that was published in the year 1983. Yamini Krishnamurti Garu undoubtedly stands as an inspiring figure to every generation of Kuchipudi dance performer for all the consistent efforts that she has made her entire life and dedicated her entire life to dance. She never got married, and her entire life, if the only thing that she knew was dance. If there was anything that she got married to, that was only dance. And these people stand as tall towers, not just in the Kuchipudi dance, but in the entire Indian arts fraternity, just giving us a lot of inspiration of how to practice dance consistently and how to perform it with ease, technique, and vibrancy to just showcase the flavor of these dance forms. The next personality is Dr. Uma Rama Rao Garu. Earlier called as Uma Maheshwari, she is probably the very first lady who established herself as a teacher of Kuchipudi dance from a non-traditional family. Probably Dr. Uma Rama Rao Garu even was the very first lady who established herself as a teacher, not just from a non-traditional family, but in the entire Kuchipudi fraternity, is what I believe. She was born in 1940 and was trained under Vedantam Lakshmi Narayana Shastri Garu, Nataraja Ramakrishna Garu, and C.R. Acharyulu Garu. She was an economics graduate from the Osmania University, Hyderabad, but had a lot of passion for dance and literature especially. Her PhD thesis was on the Yakshagana Prabandhas of Shayaji Maharaj, and that received a lot of positive acclaim from the dance researchers of India and was a very good contribution to the bank of knowledge of dance. Apart from Kuchipudi, she also learnt Bharatanatyam under the guidance of Shri P.V. Narasimha Rao Garu and K.N. Pakkiriswamy Pillai. In her earlier years of her career as a dance teacher, she was associated with Tyagaraja Music and Dance College in Hyderabad. And in the year 1985, she has started her institution of dance by the name Lasya Priya Dance Academy, very much in Hyderabad. After establishing her own dance institution in Hyderabad, she has done many choreographies, trained hundreds of students in the dance form of Kuchipudi, and with her choreographies of both solo and dance drama productions, she has toured the entire length and breadth of the world, also uplifting the spirit and the flavor of Kuchipudi dance. Apart from choreographing traditional Kuchipudi pieces and solo items, she has also experience in choreographing dance numbers in the Telugu films, and one of her much accredited work in Telugu films is for the movie Swarna Kamalam, directed by Dr. K. Vishwanath, that is on dance, starring Bhanupriya and Venkatesh, which gave her a national acclaim as a dance choreographer. Some of the awards that Dr. Uma Ramarao Garu has received are the Bharata Kalanidhi, Shri Kala Prapurna by the Government of Andhra Pradesh, Kala Neerajanam, Best Teacher Award from the Government of Andhra Pradesh, Pratibha Puraskaram from the Potti Sri Ramulu Telugu University, and the Central Sangeeta Natak Academy Award in the year 2004. She was the first person to be the chair of the dance department at the Potti Sri Ramulu Telugu University and was very instrumental in developing the academics of dance, both from a certificate, diploma, master's, and a doctoral program levels. Along with the Lasrapiya Academy of Dance in Hyderabad, she has also supervised many dancers in the Potti Sri Ramulu Telugu University and was the research supervisor for many of the coveted dance theses that have been produced by the Potti Sri Ramulu Telugu University. Some of her eminent disciples are Alekhya Punjala Garu, Sabita Garu, Vanaja Uday Garu, to name a few. Dr. Uma Ramarao Garu passed away in the year 2012, leaving behind a huge legacy of dance academics, research, publications, disciples, and choreographies, which are immortal in the world of Kuchipudi dance. The third legendary figures that I would be discussing in my lecture are the most famous Raja and Radha Reddy. Raja Radha Reddy are so synonymous with Kuchipudi dance that it is not an exaggeration if I say that this dancing couple, or rather the very first dancing couple of Kuchipudi, have gotten Kuchipudi an international recognition in many arenas. A dance tradition that was only confined to a village, that was only performed by men or later performed by women, has grown to a level where couple like Radha Raja Reddy used to perform couple duet dances on stage to the delight of audience. Whenever they used to perform items like Tandava and Lasya concepts, the male and the female energies, it was so much well received by the audience across the nations of the world. Raja Reddy Garu was born in the year 1943 and Radha Reddy Garu was born in the year 1955 in a small village called as Narsapuram, which is in the now Telangana state. They never had any initiation, or their family was not into any art form at all. And when Raja Reddy Garu talks, he says that even though he wanted to learn dance, unfortunately, he was sent away by many gurus just because of the complexion of his skin. But nevertheless, he never got disappointed and finally found his guru in Sri Vedantam Prahalada Sharma Garu. Initially, Prahalada Sharma Garu was not agreeing to also teach Radha Reddy Garu, but because of the consistent efforts and the interest that Radha Garu has shown to learn dance, finally she also joined under the training and the tutelage of Vedantam Prahalada Sharma Garu. Apart from learning Kuchipudi from Prahalada Sharma Garu, Raja Radha Reddy Garu, who have a diploma in choreography, have also learnt the nuances of Indian dance choreography from Guru Shri Maya Rao Garu from Bangalore. And this couple have performed extensively in every nook and corner of the world, talking about the vibrancy and the brilliance of Kuchipudi solo dance traditions. They have established their institution Natya Tarangini in New Delhi, Saket, and have trained hundreds of students and have produced many dance drama productions apart from their solo repository of dances through the Natya Tarangini. Apart from Raja Radha Reddy Garu, their entire family is also dedicated to Kuchipudi dance. Raja Reddy Garu's wife, Srimati Kaushalya Reddy, and his two daughters, Yamini Reddy and Bhavana Reddy. All these five of them are very well-known performers of Kuchipudi dance who have risen to the level of getting recognized by the Central Sangeet Natak Academy Awards. Some of the few awards and recognitions that the couple Raja Radha Reddy have received are the Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Sangeet Natak Academy Awards, Sangeet Natak Academy Fellowships, Nritya Chudamani Award, and honorary doctorates by the University of Hyderabad. With this, I end this session of the famous personalities of Kuchipudi from the non-traditional families, and until we meet again in the next lecture, Namaskaram.